Junior, welcome. Nice to meet you.
Nice
Go
to
ahead
meet
and
you
take
too.
a seat.
Thank you.
This isn't a test. This isn't an interrogation. We're here to have a discussion, point of which is to get to know you better as a person. There are no right or wrong answers. All we want is for you to be as open and honest as possible.
Okay, I'm ready.
Okay, let's get started. What would one of your family members tell us about you?
That's a good question. I think they tell you that even as a kid, I always wanted to be the best. I loved to compete. Didn't matter if it was tic-tac-toe or dodgeball or whatever. I wanted to win. I needed to.
And that's the first thing they'd say?
Oh yeah, and I used to take losing. I used to take losing really hard. I'd throw a fit if I didn't win. My family still teases me about it.
Great, let's move on. I'm curious. How do you deal with teammates you don't like?
Nah, I don't worry about that too much. No matter what, I'm gonna do me. So whether or not I like a guy's personality, that doesn't really factor.
Could you talk a little more about that?
I just play to win. So whatever I need to do to win, I'm gonna do that. And if you're about winning too, that's all I wanna hear. We don't need to be best friends to win. The world is filled with different personalities, beliefs, and that's okay by me.
Are you the best player in this draft class?
Oh yeah, without a doubt.
No doubt at all?
Look, it might sound arrogant, but yeah, I play to be the best. That's what drives me. So I keep track of all these guys and what they're doing throughout the season. And honestly, there's nobody in this class that can do what I do. And that's just me keeping it real.
One last question and then I'll let you go, Junior. I'm wondering, what's your primary motivation for joining the league?
All I care about is being the best basketball player in the world. And I'm lucky, maybe someday being in the conversation for best of all time.
Nothing else motivates you? Supporting yourself, maybe?
I'm extremely lucky to play a game I love, and this game can lead to a very comfortable life, as far as money goes. But I just want to be the best above anything. After that, everything else will just fall into place.
All right. That'll wrap it up.
Wait, that's it?
That's it. Thank you very much for your time, Junior. It's been a pleasure.
Thanks. It was nice to meet you. Nice talking with you.
Best of luck in the draft.
Thank you.
So what happens next is the top decision makers from the team you interviewed with will review your answers and bat it amongst themselves. Then we get a reset of your draft projections before we go to the next part of the draft cycle.
Okay, so how did I do?
Like we said going in, it's not a good or a bad thing. Your answers are subject to the interpretation of the team and the kind of personality that they want.
But your whole stock may reshuffle. Word will start to trickle out about how you did. Some teams will like you more, some teams will like you less, some will think the whole thing is irrelevant. So all we can do is wait.
Try and get some rest.
It's easy for you to say.
I know, but it's a long road and we're just getting started. Pace yourself.
Yeah. Hey. Racks on racks on racks. Yeah. How can I lax? Yeah. Sick and I move. Yeah. Made my
At this point in the process, mid to late first rounders go through their own media session.
You're not a lottery pick yet, so the stakes are a little higher, and the press can be a little more probing, which can cut both ways. It can hurt you if you take your answers in the wrong direction, or help you if you charm them.
I like the sound of the second one, so how do I do that?
Being here with this opportunity is the kind of thing that almost every person dreamed about as a kid. Own that. Be excited about it. That connects to people.
The interviews may seem peripheral, but every team watches them closely. Different teams like different personalities. What flies in Miami may not work in New York or Minnesota, vice versa.
There's messaging here that's vital. You can really help your draft stock or hurt it if you handle this poorly. Be yourself, express who you are, but remember our larger end game, stay conservative. Eventually, that's where the larger endorsements are.
Thank you.
Hey.
Yeah, Junior.
Hey, Junior.
Junior.
Hey, everybody.
Junior.
Thanks for coming. I'm excited to be here. Alex, you got the first one.
Can you talk about your experience being here at the Combine so far?
Yeah, you know what? This whole thing, this entire thing has been a dream come true. You fantasize about getting to the league as a kid, and I'm just grateful to be here competing against other players.
Junior, any critiques about your game that you don't necessarily agree with?
Nothing specifically, but we as players always have something we're working on. Even LeBron, he's still working on nuance, how to modify pieces of his game. It's never ending, and that's part of the reason why I love this game so much. It's something that you just got to keep at.
Obviously, this is an opportunity to make an impression and raise your stock. Tell us about your goals.
But in the end, I'm just here to compete to get drafted. Yeah, it's gonna take effort in every single game, in every single drill, and all I can do is just give 100%.
Junior.
How do you feel stacked up against the other high-end talent?
All right, I'm sorry, guys. I gotta run a practice. Thank you for your time, Alex. I'll see you soon. All right.
Thanks,
You
Junior.
guys have a good one.
All right, and we are here with the
Hello. Are you getting settled in here?
Junior,
Yeah. Thanks for the room. It's perfect. I'm able to relax and keep quiet.
Oh, good. Well, that is the idea. You know, you have to have a space to disconnect from the process at the end of the day.
Junior, maybe consider that advice we gave you. No sports news, not even games.
Yeah, I'm trying.
It's gonna help your stress level.
I promise I'm trying, okay?
All right, next step in the process. Pretty straightforward. The meat of the Combine, drills, scrimmages.
One of our other clients, Damian Lillard, is going to be there when you arrive to give you tips and help you maximize the experience.
Oh, that's amazing. I'm a big fan of Dame.
Yeah, all right. Use him as a resource. That's what he's there for.
Okay.
And save the selfies for next year when you're in the league.
Yes. Noted.
Okay.
And turn off the TV, bud.
Right.
Right.
Good night.
Night. Yo, Dame.
Junior, what's going on, man?
Not much, man. I appreciate you meeting up with me, man.
It's all good.
Yeah. So how do I improve my stock in here, man? Because I'm nervous, man.
You just gotta go in here, test well. So hopefully you've been preparing for all these tests, the vertical, the bench press, making open jumpers, 3/4 court sprint. working on your one-on-one game, because you're probably gonna run into that in here. So that's gonna mean something. Second, you gotta be able to show your work ethic. When you're going through these drills, you gotta be working harder than everybody else. You gotta be in better shape than everybody else, because that's gonna stand out, because a lot of people don't prepare like they need to for this. The third thing is just your demeanor, how you carry yourself, your confidence, showing up. A lot of people show up to this stuff and they depend on their reputation from high school and college, and they feel like they don't gotta go through drills and they don't gotta bring it. So if you show up and you do all of these things, I guarantee you're gonna rise up the boards just like I did.
Okay, man. Okay. Yo, you just dropped a whole world of knowledge on me, man, but I appreciate it.
Hey, man, it's simple. Do what the other players won't do, and it'll happen.
All right, respect, man. I appreciate you coming
Sure.
here.
Yeah. Hey. Racks on racks on racks. Yeah. How can I lax? Yeah. Sick and I move. Yeah. Made my own bars. Still I don't lack. Yeah. Racks on racks. Racks on racks on racks. Yeah. How can I lax? Yeah. Sick and I move. Yeah. Made my own bars. Still I don't lack. I need racks on racks on. Stay in the east, but I move through the west. King of the talk, got that with your chest. I've been around in the cloud and neglect. I made a sound that was mine from the get. How long I man, as long as I get. I'm from the side with the time never rest. Move through the side like it's mine unprotected. Do it for the side, I'm a rise and direct it. Yeah. On me, trying to get my dough. Wrist on freeze, but the time not slow. They love to talk on the way I glow. Yeah. Hustle on, that's all I know. Made it on mine, and that's all I know. Way too next to the top I go. I do what I want to. Yeah. I go out and I do what I want to. On the run through, I'ma need my funds too. I'm the one, they all know it when I come through. That's all stain, never match a song. Racks on racks on racks. Yeah. How can I lax? Yeah. Sick and I move. Yeah. Made my own bars, still I don't lack. Yeah. Racks on racks. Racks on racks on racks. Yeah. How can I lax? Sick and I move. Yeah. Made my own bars, still I don't lack. Yeah. I need.
One time for all my young in the trenches. Woo! Ain't chasing the dream. Look what they made of the team. I know why they jealous. I be on the type of stuff they never seen. Whole never level, don't and ain't even mean. Whoa, whoa. Young,
I meet him, and then I get it, and then I take it. Feel like Carson Wentz, I got the wisdom if I sit the bench, I got a funny feeling that you folded. Boy, still the coldest. This the moment I come there for you. Yeah, fake Valera, no monkey business, can't H and M's, no. Shout out to Cape Town. Africa's always a great time. Now I tell all of us living hus. I tell like
I'm of course very honored to be on the Legends cover. That's a huge honor for me.
Yeah, I can't really even describe it. You know how it feels when I seen the cover. I was just blown away.
To be on the cover of NBA 2K22 is wonderful. It's an incredible honor, and I'm so happy to be on there.
Because I worked my whole life to be in a conversation, you know, with those guys, and to kind of have it stamped with a 2K.
Welcome, everyone, to a brand new season of NBA basketball. I'm sure you're as excited as all of us are here at 2K Sports as we get ready to start the season in style. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and from the sideline, as always, our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. Also stopping by our program, one of the great point guards in NBA history, Kenny the Jet Smith. I love the nickname the Jet, by the way.
Man, appreciate the shout out. And you know you're the guy who brought it back alive.
Well, it really happened in high school, right?
It happened in high school, but no one called me in high school, college, until the NBA. He shouted it out, and now it's stuck like fire. Now, no, I can't go anywhere. And they're like, Jet, Jet. And I'm like, Kevin Harlan started the
But
fire.
you love that.
But
nickname.
you
I
know,
love it.
the name has evolved. Now it's Private Jet.
It's PJ.
No, it's actually prop play now. I don't fly much.
Hey, Dave.
Kevin, thanks very much. In this era of player empowerment, no aspect is more important than their determination to make sure their voices are heard. As continued cases of social injustice come to light, they refuse to simply shut up and dribble, if you get my meaning. Instead, they're using their platform to effect change. Kevin, it's a movement among some very determined players.
Much needed indeed, David. Thank you. Second chance points. That helps an offense, Kenny. It's an easy way to get some scoring. Which players do the best job of keeping possessions alive for the chance to get the second chance.
Second chance points, I would say Drummond, Steven Adams, and Cantor. Those are guys who are great offensive rebounders, and they get it done.
Don't forget Montrezl Harrell is another guy that's doing a great job.
And now the Lakers starting group. LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Caldwell Pope out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Drummond in at the center, locking down the middle. And for the Clippers, Patrick Beverley out there with Paul George. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Marcus Morris. And it's Ibaka in at the 5 down low.
With the elite handle, LeBron has defenders at his mercy.
George looking over the floor. Shoots a fader. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound.
That was the best he could do. Just fade a little bit, try and get a clean look, but the defense was right on him.
And Drummond throws it down.
I mean, tremendous body control in the air. Andre with the easy catch and flush.
Here's Beverley after the made shot from Andre Drummond. Beverley. That shot off. Caldwell Pope with some nice D. You know, you look at the consistency of Kawhi Leonard. He is unbelievable in the way he is always there. Oh, the power on that throwdown.
Goodness. Entertaining fans and embarrassing opponents. AD showing us what it's all about.
Beverley dishes to Leonard. And again, no good by the Clippers.
You expect him to make that, especially from that distance.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Hey, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one. And George kicks. Platoon swap here for the Clippers. The Lakers have gone 2 for 3 at the foul line in this game. Free throw, no good for James.
What is there to say about LeBron that hasn't been said? One of the all-time greats who can completely carry a team.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
And it's Harrell at the elbow. 1:15 left to play here in the first.
The King, timeless, saying, I'm going to keep doing what I do until they catch up with me.
Clippers trail by 8. Rondo looking around. Pass to Cousins. And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Kuzma. The Lakers making a switch here. Horton Tucker's checked in. There's 53 seconds left here in the first quarter. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Here's Cousins. Connects on the 9-footer.
DeMarcus can play outside, but the paint is still where he makes his living.
A chance at a 2-for-1 if they want it.
If I'm them, I try
it. Here's Caruso. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Pass to Junior. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Cousins against Harrell.
Incredible activity from Montrezl Harrell. So many of his points is off the offensive glass.
Here's Rondo. Rebound the Lakers.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Caruso, the pass to Horton Tucker. Here's Caruso. For the 3. Drills it from outside.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. And we'll be back with you shortly. A little bit earlier, we had a chance to chat with Kyle Kuzma, who loves playing alongside so much talent.
You know, for me, it's super cool just to learn, sit back, watch, but also compete against these guys. You know, that's something that I want to do. So to be around those guys and be in the foxhole with those guys is, you know, it's pretty incredible.
Well, Kuzma Greg has certainly learned a lot, proficient at the offensive end, and adding more to his game every day.
Yeah, I mean, he's been focused on improving the defense and rebounding, and much of that is due to the players he's been surrounded by.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And for the Lakers, this has been the game they wanted to have.
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
This is exactly what you want to see if you're a coach. Your team starting fast and playing with confidence.
DeMarcus Cousins out there with Ivica Zubac.
2 shots.
Then there's Jackson, and it's Rajon Rondo, and it's Kennard in at the 3 spot. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. First one falls for him. And we heard about market size mattering less to players these days, guys. But then we see summers where all the big free agents go to Los Angeles or New York. So, Kenny, which is it?
Well, there's 2 aspects of it. There's endorsements and then there's quality of life. In the small markets, you know, catching fire on the marketing front is sometimes much more difficult, but there could be a better quality of life. In a big city, you could be marketed, and then all of a sudden you start losing, and then the quality of life goes down.
Yeah, and the reality is the fact that when we played, there was only a couple games a week on national television. Now every game that every NBA team plays is on national television. The impact of social media, they're just, you can be a superstar in a small market today. Doesn't matter. Look at Giannis. You look at Durant and OKC, Westbrook. You can be as big a star in any market in today's game.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Kevin, good evening. The Clippers were picked by many to win the title last year. Now, they didn't get it done, but Kawhi Leonard is not concerned. He said, "We've just got to keep getting better, keep fighting. It's about the right team peaking at the right time." Guys, they're hoping this season their talent and their fight will win out. Back to you.
We will see. Good stuff, D.A. Thanks.
And it's been said we're witnessing the golden era for lead guards. Kenny, do you agree with that? And if so, is it the players or the style of play that's key?
I don't know if it's the golden era but it is a great era. But the NBA, that is the toughest position because you can have a bad team, but you're going to always see a great guard. And that's always been the case. Even in our era, if I was playing against the Dallas Mavericks, they were terrible at the time, and Hakeem would go, "Well, you got to play against Jason Kidd."
Yeah.
And so it's always the position in game. And so you got Westbrook, you got CP3, you got Trae Young now, you got the young, the old, you got everyone. It's always the tough position.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Critical part of the game. You have to be flexible. You have to be able to adjust what you're doing.
So both teams making some changes here. We hear all these different terms about resting players, but Kenny, load management seems to be the one that is stuck. Is that something you wish was around, for instance, when you played?
Honestly, I probably didn't want it, but if I used it, I would have been a much better player, honestly. Because your body is at 170 pounds, 6'3", is not built to play 82 games in playoffs. It's not built for that. Your body's just not meant for that. So yes, I might have been, whew.
dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. Lakers lead by 19. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Kentavious, you've been able to produce easily and efficiently in the first half. What's enabled you to keep it going?
I'm just moving on the offensive end and I just find an open spot. They turning their heads a lot, so I'm just trying to get to the open spot and then knock down a shot. Either I'm cutting to the back or spot up for the three.
Been on a roll so far. We'll see if you can keep it up. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. What can you say, LeBron James? What an impressive effort today.
You know, I don't think he'll top the assist charts this year, but early on he's done a great job of keeping the ball hopping around.
And some of it's just a
Group substitution here for the Clippers. Zubac is checked in for Ibaka. Cousins comes in for Morris. Luke Kennard, he's checked in for George. And Reggie Jackson subbed in for Patrick Beverly. And that one falls for DeMarcus Cousins.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Junior with it, guarded now by DeMarcus Cousins. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
That's his first personal foul. 4th team foul.
The Lakers have shot just above 55% of the line, going 5 of 9.
And they shot their free throws at a measly 73% clip over the course of last season.
That one is off. So we can't get either to fall. Clippers trail by 17. Leonard, that's for 2. And it's off the back rim, no good. Here's Horton Tucker. No points in the game yet for him. Out to Kuzma. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
That might be a soul-crushing basket. What a shot to carry them into the fourth quarter.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers closing out the quarter with a 20-point lead. What a defensive effort they put on Kawhi Leonard. It's rare to see him have the kind of trouble he's had tonight. And we'll be right back after this. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Lakers leading by 20. We've got DeMarcus Cousins. Ivica Zubac is out there with Kennard. And there's Jackson. And it's Rondo in at the point. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And the Clippers get called for the foul.
Kyle Kuzma, smart at knowing how to get calls. Gotta be careful guarding him.
First free throw is good. And both free throws good for Kuzma.
Kyle Kuzma is trying to be more of a team player. Whether he's coming off the bench or starting, he's starting to accept his role.
Kuzma against Zubac. And it's Gasol with the rebound. And here's Gasol. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. They have a 22-point lead. It's the most they've led by.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
The Clippers shooting 43% for the game. Now Jackson. Pass to Kennard. And stolen by Kuzma. Lays it up and banks it in. Kuzma's got 4 points in the quarter.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
So both teams changing it up here. And so here are the Clippers. They'll be off next to Utah for a meeting with the Jazz. That one will start off a 3-game road trip for the team. Outside for Rondo. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Gasol with the steal. And now the fast break. Matthews with the ball over Rondo. Now the pass to Horton Tucker. Poked away.
It's so hard to keep the defense honest when you miss wide open looks like that. Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
Right side Gasol. And he makes good on the layup. Gasol's got his first 2 points.
Love the effort from Marc Gasol. Physical defense, but he wasn't deterred.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Kennard against Matthews. And a wide open look for Rondo. No good from outside. Lakers have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. The feed to Junior. Passes to Gasol. Count that one.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Clippers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Here's Rondo. Softly drops in the floater. Rondo's got his first 2 points of the night.
And that gentle release on Rondo's floater, when he's making these shots, the D is in trouble.
Pass to Horton Tucker. Junior with it. Patterson on him. And Morris throws it down.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greggy lures them into a trap on the steal and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
Now here's Kennard. Pass to Patterson. The Clippers again turning it over.
Yeah, just not on the same page. Unfortunate, wasted possession.
Alex Caruso. He's checked in for the Lakers. 1:46 left in the fourth. Dishes it to Junior. Morris, left side. Batum with the steal. Now the Clippers moving it up. Rondo with the ball. That's a 2 from Kennard. A rebound by the Lakers. Gasol's got 4 rebounds in this game.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Lakers.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win, a game that not many will soon forget, and on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for LeBron.
High-level shot making, what we got a chance to witness. He responded to good defense with better offense time and time again.
Clippers have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Rondo kicks to Patterson. And the pass to Kennard. Over Junior. The shot's good from Kennard.
And you gotta like that they found something positive here, something that maybe carry overs into the next game.
They put together some great possessions here at the end. It's a shame they could have used this run much earlier.
Gasol trying to free himself up. And so it's Rondo bringing it up for the Clippers. Man, and they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
That's just good basketball. Can't ask for a better look.
20 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And the Lakers can just let the clock run down here. Passes it to Caruso. Pass to Junior. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Free throw good, Junior.
Taking 2 shots.
And both free throws good for Junior. Outside Rondo. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, David Aldridge, Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
Yeah. Hey. Racks on racks on racks. Yeah. How can I lax? Sick and I move. Yeah. Made my own bars. Still I don't lack. Yeah. Racks on racks. Racks on racks on racks. Yeah. How can I lax? Yeah. Sick and I move. Yeah. Made my own bars. Still I don't lack. I need racks on racks on. Stay in the east, but I move through the west. King of the talk, got that with your chest. I've been around in the cloud and neglect. I made a sound that was mine from the get. How long I man, as long as I get. I'm from the side with the time never rest. Move through the side like it's mine unprotected. Do it for the side, I'ma rise and direct it. Yeah. On me, trying to get my dough. Wrist on freeze, but the time not slow. They love to talk on the way I glow. Yeah. Hustle on, that's all I know. Made it on mine, and that's all I know. Way too next to the top I go. I do what I want to. Yeah. I go out and I do what I want to.
I'm from an era where all we know is never had no faith in rap. Get this money and buy pretty chicks and fly clothes that'll put you on the map. Nowadays, so cap, so I keep it running like a tap. Keep it coming, I don't lack. Went through hundreds of money and sat on stacks. Half-hearted in this music, still I'm burning tracks. Don't believe everything you hear, that ain't no facts. Roll the dice and took risks, went past them. Looking stiff, cut the pattern, never wanna work together, only wanna each other. Always jealous of another, but you still call me brother. Better lose the attitude, gain some gratitude, cause that guy that could have been you. I only trust myself and put faith in a few. I was buying 22, now I need a crib with the ocean view. I ain't what
It's Saturday night and live on 2K Sports. We've got the excitement of the NBA for you tonight. I'm Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge. And joining us now courtside, the man who won 3 consecutive NBA titles, the incomparable Shaquille O'Neal. Shaq, it is so great to be with you.
Kevin, it's great to be here. I just always wanted to tell you this. When I was playing, I just used to love when you used to say my name. So thank you for all the great times when you said my name.
That is
Appreciate you very much. This guy next to you, I used to hate playing against him. All he did was try to come down and double team on the trap.
With Greg?
Always, yeah, Greg, just always. But other than that, I love being here with you guys. You know what? Ernie and Kenny are so jealous of me right now.
Oh, no doubt. No doubt.
Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. White and Levine team up in the backcourt. Lauri Markkanen is out there with Williams, and it's Vucevic in at the center position. And for Los Angeles, LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Caldwell Pope out there with Dennis Schroeder, and it's Drummond in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So many outstanding players in the league today, perhaps dizzying for the casual fan. Shaq, any up-and-coming players that they should take note of? If fans are asking you, who should I keep my eye on, what would you tell them?
Well, Greg played with his father. I played against him in some tough battles. Well, the older him, because the younger Sabonis was a monster. But Domantas Sabonis, he's a nightly double-double, great skill, strong in equal measure. Don't forget about Pascal Siakam.
Rock'em Siakam.
Rock'em Siakam. And Brandon Ingram. You know, he's really...
Checked in for Caldwell Pope. The Bulls also changing it up. Thaddeus Young, he's checked in for Markkanen, and Satoransky's subbed in for Levine. Los Angeles leading by 7. Davis finds James. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Kicks it out to Schroeder. Here's Drummond. And at last, they get one to fall. Drummond's got 7 points. Bulls trail by 9. Down low and stolen by Drummond. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. LeBron is running.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
Giving up too many open shots. I mean, that's what's happening here. They look to me to be a bit sluggish.
Well, Shaq, when you talk with NBA historians, guys that coached against you, former referees, they all say you were the most difficult player to call games for, to referee. This was because there was so much contact back then both ways.
Well, listen, I understand it's hard to find the balance. I don't want to disrespect the referees. They're a vital part of this game. They do a wonderful job. Some say I got away with too much, and others say I got hacked every play.
We did get hacked at every play.
I know, but I don't like to complain.
I think he did get hacked. In all fairness, you did. Well, first of all, you had to hit Shaq harder. You couldn't foul him the way or bump him the way you'd bump a normal player. You'd end up getting hurt more. But he also got away with it.
Here's James. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Attacking the rack to great effect.
And not hesitating at all to pound it inside here early.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Lakers.
And they've made an effort to get to the line here in the first half, guys, and it's starting to pay off.
They've established their presence in the paint tonight. Also, a lot of their scoring to this point coming from down low.
Platoon swap here for the Lakers. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Vucevic checked in for Young. Lauri Markkanen comes in for Daniel Tice. Williams, he's checked in for Al Farouk Aminu. And
man. And you see why LaVine's been a hard, tough out in the slam dunk contest. Has a natural ability to entertain the audience, and that bounce and athleticism certainly doesn't hurt either.
And Shaq, everyone knows you produced immediately when you came in the NBA, winning Rookie of the Year. So did you ever have a welcome to the NBA moment that you recall?
Actually, but it wasn't in the NBA. The year before, we played against the greatest college team ever assembled, the UNLV.
Oh, what a dunk! And that's one of LaVine's pet moves. Has the speed to get there and the hops to finish.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Schroeder against White. Teardrop shot, and it's finished off by Schroeder as he lays it in. Schroeder's got 6.
How about that wonderful floater he has, showing off an exquisite touch.
LaVine for 3. Rebounded by the Lakers.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
And here's White. He'll bring it up for Chicago. It's off to Charlotte for him after this game as they take on the Hornets. That matchup falls in the middle game of this 3-game trip. Los Angeles leading by 20. And stolen by Williams. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. Bulls making a switch here. Satoransky's checked in. Lakers have gone 6 of 10 from the floor here in the second quarter. Schroeder passes to Kim. They get a hand on it. And Shaq, a pleasure to have you with us. Great to hear your observation as always. I hope you join us again.
I will. Happy to give them anytime. I appreciate you guys. Love you guys very much.
Man, they really are chomping at the bit to get you back up there.
Yeah, they want you back in the studio.
Nope, I'd rather be here with you guys.
Good. We want you here too. Greg, how awesome is it to have Shaq with us, a guy who's been in the limelight for so long, and yet he seems to deal with it effortlessly.
Kev, a sign of true greatness, making difficult things look effortless. Shaq did it on the court for 19 years, 15 as an all-star, and now he's doing it as an analyst.
And it's Schroeder missing. Schroeder's gone 2 of 5 from the floor. LaVine inside the three-point line. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams. Williams has got his 3rd assist on the night. Schroeder dishes to Junior. Back to Schroeder. Shoots over Satoransky. And it's Schroeder missing.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Again, LaVine missing.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Inside. Here's Kim. Rebounded by Vucevic. Nobody near Williams. A three-pointer, no good. And so it's Los Angeles closing out the quarter with a 20-point lead. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And Kentavious, you guys were getting a lot of offensive rebounds in the first half. How important was that?
I mean, they was important, man. We got to keep them off the glass. We can't get them second shot, and we got an offensive rebound too as well. Get us some second chance at the basket and just keep working hard.
Well, you made it work in the first half, KCP. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. What can you say, LeBron James? What an impressive effort today.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense, potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
Yeah. Hey. Racks on racks on racks. Yeah. How can I lax? Yeah. Sick and I move. Yeah. Made my own bars. Still I don't lack. Yeah. Racks on racks. Racks on racks on racks. Yeah. How can I lax? Yeah. Sick and I move.
Ain't no one man struggle above another. A new 24 hours, time to work on all my trouble. I'm tired of hustling, trying to make my money double. Need changes in my life, gotta get up out that bubble. I gotta get it right now. Look, you waiting, I'm being patient. The clock is racing. I can't have no time wasted. It's a whole lot of time in the day. When you put it to use, or let it waste away. Rise and shine, it's time to grind. I gotta get mine. Set the concept, the time is all up in our mind. Sometimes it's slow, other times it be flying. I see 24 years with my very own eyes. They try, but they can't put a price up on my time. Finally figured out what I'ma do with my life. The purpose of this life ain't to work, eat, sleeping, and living more for I. Cause you never know what the future holds, what tomorrow brings. The best day of your life, for the fat lady sing. What I mean, we can't last till infinity. Leaving behind nothing but artifacts and memories. So when I'm gone, how will they remember me? Hope it's for positive and not negativity. Was I a leech or a source of energy? I'm working on my legacy.
Welcome to a very special edition of 2K TV. It's our 7th season finale, and that means it's time to celebrate you, the 2K community, with our annual 2K TV Awards show, brought to you this year.
The busy freeways of Los Angeles, a hallmark of this sprawling metropolis. We're coming to you from Southern California. Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. Also joining us from the sidelines, David Aldridge. DA, take it away.
Kevin, thank you very much. Last season, the Lakers duo of LeBron and AD became the first duo of Lakers starters in the All-Star game since Shaq and Kobe in 2013. It was, as we all expected, a perfect pairing. And LeBron said, it's getting better as the days go by. The more time you spend together having the same goals, the same drive, it organically happens. I don't know about organics, I just know that those two are scary for the rest of the league. Kevin?
You're right, Dave. That is scary. Thanks for that one. Couple terrific centers in tonight's matchup here, Greg. Great pivots, but center matchups are far from traditional, it seems like, these days.
No doubt about it, Kevin. Once you get into this now small ball mindset, this positionless game, I mean, you're seeing guys as short as P.J. Tucker play the 5 because, listen, when you're 25 feet from the basket, if I'm 6'2" and you're 7'2", I can still guard you. So because of the spacing now, it allows you the luxury to play smaller.
The starters for the Utah Jazz, Conley and Mitchell, the talented backcourt pair. Bogdanovich out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's Ingles in at the small forward position. And for Los Angeles, LeBron and Davis. Mitchell.
Hey, yo, right here. Hey, right there.
A platoon swap here for the Lakers. So Utah going with an almost entirely new group here. Derek Favors checked in for Rudy Gobert. Ilyasova comes in for Bogdanovich. Royce O'Neal's checked in for Joe Ingles. And it's Clarkson in for Mike Conley.
This guy is more than capable of making that play. Jordan Clarkson confident around the cup.
Caruso, the pass to Kim. We've got 1:28 left in the first quarter. Harrell kicks to Caruso. Just 5 on the clock. And it's Junior missing. Jazz trail by 3. Mitchell wide open. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. LA's gone 4-7 from three-point range so far in the first. Horton Tucker, the pass to Caruso. And here is Harrell. That shot, no good. Great D that time from Favors. Mitchell in the corner, fires from deep. The Lakers with the rebound. This game coming on the heels of their win against Chicago.
Yeah, torrid shooting in that one. Some of it was good play calling. Some of it was just making tough shots.
Well, give credit to a couple of their guys for their complete locked-in nature. They were just focused, and they made everything they looked at.
And that one, good.
Well, the balance, the ability to take contact, absorb it, and still finish. That is beautifully done by Donovan Mitchell.
Caruso looking for an opening. There's the pass to Horton Tucker. Beyond the arc. The shot misses. That will count. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game so far. Lakers on top. They're up by 1. Live from the Staples Center, you're watching 2K Sports. Well, Greg, we know he's already a solid scorer, but Kyle Kuzma spoke to us before the game about evolving his game.
Biggest area of growth would definitely be on the defensive end and my playmaking ability. This year, I'm just trying to be a consistent defender, find my teammates, because I have so much attention offensively. So I think those are 2 areas.
Now, having played with superstars, Kuzma is learning what it takes to win.
He's getting only so many shots per game.
They've got here. Utah ends up going with the new group. The Jazz shooting their first free throw of the evening.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort. And Doris, as Gobert has added strength, his rebounding numbers have continued to improve.
That's right, Greg. He's always been a force as a shot blocker. But over the past 2 seasons, this guy as a rebounder has been top 3 in the league. Last year, he even challenged Andre Drummond for king of the boards. He's got great size, great anticipation, and he plays with passion.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
The Lakers have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
and they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
O'Neal kicks to Bogdanovich. To the inside, Gobert, and slam dunk by Gobert.
Well, how about the court awareness from Bogdanovich showing off his ability to find the open man, Kev?
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. For the Utah Jazz last season, there was a lot of fallout from the COVID crisis. But Rudy Gobert was able to patch up things with his teammates and specifically guard Donovan Mitchell after Gobert realized his mistake. For a team with so much maturity and potential to win, it was good to see them finally be able to turn the page. Guys?
Good to see things back on track. Thanks, David. Conley, the pass to Bogdanovich. O'Neal against LeBron. Bogdanovich dishes to Gobert. Conley against Schroeder.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Passes it to Kim. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Lakers shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. And the first one drops. He doesn't get the second one. Jazz trail by 11. Pass to Gobert. Outside Bogdanovich. 12 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Back to Gobert. Fires the 3. The shot missing. A big-time effort for Dennis Schroeder, providing a lot of energy for the Los Angeles Lakers. He's been a major threat from three-point range. Got 2 of them to fall in that quarter. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Contavious, you guys came out with a lot of energy in the first half. What got you going?
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets up. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. One guy who's been getting it done is Dennis Schroeder.
You know, he played point guard technically for the first time last season, but he's always been a floor general. You look at a young man like Ja Morant, and he's been on the attack since day one when he hit the league. And there's so many more of those guys that are having an impact, understanding the value of that lead guard position. It is fun to watch.
It is so fun to watch, I agree. So on the floor for Utah, they've got Donovan Mitchell. He's out there with Jordan Clarkson. O'Neal is out there with Favors, and it's Niang in at the 4. Clarkson bounce pass to the middle to stop the run, and he lays it up and in. Clarkson's got 4 points in the quarter.
How about Jordan Clarkson, the ability at his position to absorb contact and finish the play?
Horton Tucker, the pass to Kim. Here's Caruso. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Pass to Kim. And Junior coming into the NBA from college ball wasn't the top recruit from his class, Greg, but he showed what he can do.
Junior had some fantastic performances during his college career. Nobody was quite sure where he would land in the draft. This team's convinced that he can be a factor in the NBA.
Free throw good, Junior. Los Angeles making a switch here. James is checked in. Gobert, he's checked in for the Jazz. Bogdanovich comes in for Royce O'Neal. And both free throws good for Junior. And the Jazz with possession here. Down by 12. They host the Kings after this game. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Clarkson finds Mitchell. There's 48 seconds left to play in the third. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Clarkson against LeBron. And there's the pass to Kim. To the paint. Here's Kuzma. Gobert with the block.
This is Gobert's specialty. Twice on the pipes from the Stifle Tower.
Mitchell's shot is good.
That's his second make from distance this half after hitting none before that.
Lakers leading by 7. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
The Lakers have made their free throws at a pretty good clip. They've hit 8 of 10. Dennis Schroeder's checked in for Junior. Now Clarkson. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And that about wraps it up. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you later.
Yeah. Hey. Racks on racks on racks. Yeah. How can I lax? Sick and I move. Yeah. Made my own bars. Still I don't lack. Yeah. Racks on racks. Racks on racks on racks. Yeah. How can I lax? Sick and I move. Yeah. Made my own bars. Still I don't lack. I need racks on racks on. Stay in the east, but I move through the west. King of the talk, got that with your chest. I've been around in the cloud and neglect. I made a sound that was mine from the get. How long I got, man, as long as I get. I'm from the side with a time never rest. Move through the side like it's mine to protect it. Do it for the side, I'ma rise and direct it. Yeah. On me, trying to get my dough. Wrist on.
Hey, good to see you.
Hey, what you working on?
All right, fellas, let's get to work. Congrats on the win, but we have a lot of work to do if we want to keep it up. Let's stay focused in practice today. Today, we're gonna work on stopping teams from getting easy buckets in transition. Let's get to work on stopping the ball in transition.
Hey, right here. Get board. Get to your spot.
I can't even watch this. Keep it going.
Get your mind. Get your head in the game.
Hey, right here.
Yeah, let's go. Let's do it. Come on, baby. Focus, focus! Hey, hey, hey! Watch out!
One more. You could do better than that.
Hey, hey, right here.
Just like that. We'll get the next one. You got it. Come on, man.
Hey, yo, right here, baby.
Come on. Focus.
Great energy in practice. Don't leave the gym without putting some individual work.
this year by Kia, the official automotive partner of the NBA. But before we announce the winners of this year's awards, let's give you a chance to be a winner yourself with some 2K TV.
Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. And tonight, it'll be the Charlotte Hornets going up against the Los Angeles Lakers here in Staples Center. Welcome, everyone, to the broadcast table. Chris Webber to my right, Greg Anthony to my left. I'm Kevin Harlan, and David Aldridge on our sideline. DA, it's all yours.
Hey, Kevin, if you'll allow a DC kid to be a little parochial right now, while there are some basketball hotbeds throughout the world, Prince George's County in the heart of Maryland is among the finest. A litany of NBA players have come from PG, including Kevin Durant, Victor Oladipo, Markelle Fultz, Michael Beasley, and Quinn Cook. KD said, "It's just in the water. This is what we do." Guys?
Great stuff as always, DA. Thanks. And a look at the starters for the Hornets. We've got Hayward. Zeller is out there with Miles Bridges. Then there's Terry Rozier. And it's Ball in at the 1 spot. And for the Lakers, LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Caldwell Pope. And it's Drummond in at the 5 down low. Well, we've seen some head coaching changes, Greg. We're early in the season. How long does it take to fully implement, do you think, a new system with a new coach?
You know, it's a tough question, Kevin. It really can depend on how difficult or complicated the system is. But all things being equal, the experienced teams often...
A platoon swap here for the Lakers. So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Biombo, he's checked in for Cody Zeller. P.J. Washington comes in for Gordon Hayward. Daniels, he's checked in for Ogier. And Devontae Graham subbed in for Ball. Now here's Graham. Tight defense on him.
Great work to find the space to get off the open jumper. He's going to work hard for those.
And making an immediate impact in this league, Graham was a tremendous find in the second round.
Yeah, the 34th pick in 2018. Some scouts felt he had a low ceiling, but someone who never loses confidence because he's had to prove himself at every level. That makes you battle tested, and it prepares you to affect winning.
We've got 1:08 left to play in the first quarter. Clock at 6. Passes it to Washington. No good on the triple. Looking at Los Angeles, they took the win in their last game against the Jazz. Lakers working the ball around now. Here's Horton Tucker. Graham defending. Shot clock at 6. Horton Tucker, that's good.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
They can go 2 for 1.
It's about being smart right now.
Graham kicks to McDaniels. Back to Graham. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And then Washington with the dunk.
What footwork by Washington. Works the play to perfection and gets free for it. Nice shot.
Here's Caruso. Graham defending. Pass to Horton Tucker. Count that one. Horton Tucker's got his second bucket. Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. Lakers ahead. They're up by 7. Live from the Staples Center, you're watching 2K Sports. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And taking a look at the Lakers' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing in the game?
Attacking, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter.
Checked in for Marc Gasol. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. The pass to Horton Tucker. And here's Junior. Rozier defending. Fades away. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
He's out there on an island all by himself. I mean, good job to stay cool and train.
Now here's Graham, guarded by Kim. Kuzma against Bridges. 6 to shoot. Here's Graham. No good. And the Lakers take it the other way. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
They shot the lights out from deep. Really stretched out the defense in that one.
Well, nowadays, the three-point shot is huge. They were on fire from outside.
Graham surveying the floor. Washington. No good with the triple. Lakers leading by 12. Pass to Caruso. And here is Harrell. Good, nice job down low.
Guys, not much more a defender can do in that situation. Harrell with the focus and the strength to just power through the contact.
And we've reached halftime in this one. Lakers lead by 14. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks a lot. LeBron, are you getting the ball where you want to get it, and is that helping you score?
I'm very pleased with my individual performance right now, but not so pleased with how I'm trying to help our teammates. I got to do a better job of trying to get our teammates in the flow, as well as keep myself in a good groove too. So hopefully I can do a better job of that in the second half.
We'll see how it goes. Thanks, LeBron. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Marc Gasol's checked in for Drummond. Harrell comes in for Anthony Davis. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Caldwell Pope. And Junior subbed in for Dennis Schroeder. The Hornets also changing it up. Biyombo is checked in for Cody Zeller. Washington comes in for Miles Bridges. And Devontae Graham subbed in for Terry Rozier. When Kuzma first entered the league, the Lakers were a rebuilding team. Now, Greg, he's one of the more experienced pieces on this team.
And Kuzma's made the most of it, switching to a learning role, tries to absorb as much as he can from the vets, and he does everything he can to pick their brain and improve on those little things in terms of championship caliber basketball.
Junior's out there with LeBron James, and it's Marc Gasol. Then there's Kyle Kuzma, and Harrell's in at the 4 spot. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Biyombo finds Graham. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Graham's got 6.
And that's got to happen if they want to have a chance to turn this thing around. I mean, he needs to just take the game over. I mean, it seems like he's been hesitant to pull the trigger.
Harrell, the pass to Kim. Over Hayward. And it's Junior missing.
The rotation in the D could be better here. It'll cost them next time if it's not.
And the rejection by James.
Love watching James dominate on defense. An impressive rejection artist.
Buries the long-range jumper.
Second three-pointer of the second half. 5 overall. He's killing it from long range.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Combo dishes to Graham. And he banks in the layup. 8 points for him.
But sometimes you don't need a haymaker, just a jab. You got to get those easy looks inside.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. And that one is good.
He's putting the hammer down. Dominant quarter for him, trying to push out that lead.
And so Graham will bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. It's an 18-point game. They're off to battle the Clippers after this game as they'll be playing at the Staples Center. That'll be the second on the road in the midst of this long 4-game road stand. Puts up a 3. No good. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for Los Angeles. He's up to 26 points in the game now, just keeps pouring in the buckets. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
No, it's quick decision making. You see a guy open, you can't hesitate. That's an outstanding play right there.
And with the fourth quarter upon. Checked in for the Hornets. Teams have dynasties. The 90s, Michael Jordan. We've seen it over the many decades. Over the next decade, though, who do you think is going to lead the pack there, Greg?
Ooh, that's a great question. You know, with the way Father Time is treating LeBron, you might have to wait and see because he is still playing at such a high level. But, you know, obviously Giannis has got to be on the short list with the Bucks. For me, I really look at Luka in Dallas. I just feel like with Kristaps Porzingis, that duo could just be deadly with how the game is played. But don't sleep on the Celtics with Tatum and Brown and that group that they have, with the front office they have, man. I think the league overall is going to be in great shape moving forward.
It sure seems that way. On the court for the Hornets, Washington and Zeller are in the middle. Terry Rozier is out there with ball, and it's Hayward in at the 3, the small forward.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the Lakers.
Their hard work on the glass paid off.
I tell you what, they're both excellent rebounding teams, and it was a tough battle underneath all game, and I think ultimately that earned the W.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for LeBron.
What a teammate he was tonight, setting guys up for layups and open jumpers on what seemed like every possession.
And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. So once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
Yeah. Hey. Racks on racks on racks. Yeah. How can I lax? Sick and I move. Yeah. Made my own bars. Still I don't lack. Racks on racks. Racks on racks on racks. Yeah. How can I lax? Sick and I move. Yeah. Made my own bars. Still I don't lack. I need racks on racks on. Stay in the east, but I move through the west. King of the talk, got that with your chest. I've been.
What I do? Hey, man.
Bring it in, gentlemen. Let's go over a few things before we get started. We have got to find a way to create more scoring opportunities in transition. Today, we gotta work on getting easier buckets in transition.
Way to get that ball, AD.
Hey, big ball, huh?
Hey, right here. Jay, LeBron. Hey, right here. Oh, that's easy, baby. Hands up, hands up!
Get it started, man. Let's get it started.
Set up!
We'll get the next one.
Shot! Hey, right here. Yeah, let's go, let's do it! Shot! Down, baby!
You could do better than that. Now we're rolling. on. Focus. Get your mind right.
Now that we're done, get out there and put up some shots.
TV Interactive. And this one is an easy one. Winners of this year's 2K TV Awards will be receiving an NBA 75th Anniversary Edition copy of NBA 2K22.
We're the land of the free.
It's always fun to look around and see fans singing our Star Spangled Banner. getting in the spirit. Should be a good one tonight. Don't go away. Welcome, everyone. It's time for NBA action, coming to you live on this Saturday night. Along with Steve Smith and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And our friend on the sideline, Hall of Famer David Aldridge, who we'll be hearing from shortly. D.A., take it away.
Kevin, thanks. Anthony Davis was among the top candidates for last season's Defensive Player of the Year award. AD said he takes pride in his defense, adding, anytime guys feel they can score it on me, I take it personally. Kevin, it's going to take an awful lot to get your shots up over the brow. Back to you.
Sure does, D.A. Thank you so much. Greg, we've got two terrific highlight-making teams, both athletic in so many ways.
You know, it makes me hearken all the way back to college, and one of my teammates, Stacey Ogden, one of the greatest athletes I ever played alongside. Well, we're going to see a lot of his impact in tonight's game.
Now, look at Memphis's starting group. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Then it's Morant, then it's Brooks, and it's Melton in at the 2. And for the Lakers, LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, and it's Drummond in at the 5 spot. It's a completely new group for Los Angeles. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Caruso, the pass to Kim. Lets it go from 11. Los Angeles with a fresh shot clock. Here's Kuzma, and it's blocked right out of the air and controls it. Bane. Good, and a nice assist from Morant.
Shows incredible vision for a younger player. Ja Morant's a skilled distributor.
And one of the biggest surprises last year for Memphis, Brandon Clark, brought not only the energy, the rebounds, the block shots, he brought the three-point shooting.
Harrell trying to free himself up. Kuzma can't get it to go. Memphis leading. Morant outside. 40 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. 6 on the shot clock. The pass to Clark. Fires it up. The shot comes out, and the Lakers going the other way now. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. It's Junior, top of the key. Pulls up, high post. Harrell, the pass to Kuzma. Down low. Another shot. Morant with some nice D.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
A terrific offensive rebounder. Harrell's energy is what helps him collect second chance opportunities.
Tie game in Los Angeles. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Lakers here so far, guys.
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
You can do everything else right, but if you fail to take care of the defensive glass, you're killing your chances.
Taking a look at the Grizzlies. They've got Ja Morant. Brandon Clark is out there with Anderson. And it's Tillman in at the 5 down low. To the inside, and he goes in for the dunk.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
This is a close-knit group. They feed off one another's energy.
Caruso, the pass to Harrell. It's Junior, top of the key. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Junior's got his first basket of the night.
Crazy to think just how recently Junior took up basketball. We know he's a raw talent and was a football player back in high school. That's one reason why the upside is so high on him.
You know, Greg, you think of guys like Duncan, Embiid, the Dream. They all started playing basketball late as well, and Junior could follow their path. He gets a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Now, John Morant says in an era of five-star recruits, he was a no-star recruit coming out of high school. And that put that big chip on his shoulder. Now he has beneath no one tattooed on his arm. He says, my dad always told me that I was trained to go. Basically, that I'm built for the moment. And guys, his time is now.
Sure is, DA. Thank you. So Memphis ends up going with the new group. Big-time effort for Dennis Schroeder, providing a lot of energy for the Los Angeles Lakers. Scoring, rebounding, he was all over the place during that quarter. They are riding his performance right now. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. AD, you see how they're playing you in the first half. What's the adjustment going to be?
So, we got to come out with a great intensity, and it starts in the warm-up. So, we got to come out with a great intensity, great mindset, and try to go out there and win the third quarter.
I have never heard anyone say it starts in warm-ups until now. Thanks, AD. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So, we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. One guy has been... Junior's checked in for Dennis Schroeder. Here's Melton. He's got 14. Back to Morant. The putback. Valanciunas trying to free himself up. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
The persistence of Valanciunas paying off in a big way on the glass. He is just a tremendously hard worker.
LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Caldwell Pope out there with Junior. And it's Drummond in at the center, locking down the middle. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Here's LeBron. 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
You know, Steve, one thing you admire about LeBron, how he shapes a possession for his team. He'll create situations where he gets a mismatch or helps his teammate find one.
You know, Kevin, LeBron will use his high screens to just kind of shuffle defenders, make them think. Once he sees an opportunity, he'll pounce all over it. You can see him do this the most at the end of close games.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Morant. That's foul number 2 for him. Harrell, he's checked in for the Lakers. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Caldwell Pope. A tremendous mobile one block that we had to see again. Great send back.
And you can see the mindset he has. When the game's this close, he's going to bring it at that end of the floor.
1:56 left here in the third quarter. Pass to Kuzma. 6 to shoot. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Kim. He can't get it to go. And it's Memphis the other way. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Suns. And that's the first game in a string of 3 straight at home. Here's Anderson. Makes it off the glass. Anderson's got the lead up to 2 now for Memphis.
Trying to become a better scorer on all 3 levels. This time, Anderson attacking the interior.
Kuzma outside. Passes it to Davis. Here's Kim. Tries again. Here's Harrell. And finally they hit one. Harrell's got the game tied up here for Los Angeles.
Getting hit on the way up, the ability to finish in traffic might be Harrell's strongest attribute offensively.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Davis.
Clearly a foul.
And so the Lakers take the win. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has in one another when it matters most. Doing what had to be done and to send these fans home happy.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And we'll see you next time.
Yeah, what up?
Stay focused on your workout.
All right, fellas, let's get to work. Congrats on the win, but we have a lot of work to do if we want to keep it up. Let's stay focused in practice today. We have got to do a better job at getting the ball out in transition. We're leaving easy points on the table. Set it up and get started.
Get it started, man. Let's get it started. Hey, bust that! Hey, don't worry about it. Keep shooting that. Yeah, let's go. Let's do it.
Set.
Hey, help! I got your help! Shooting that man.
Get your head in the game. Get your mind right.
Man, I can't even watch this.
Get your mind right.
Get it started, man. Let's get it started.
great practice. Now get out there and put up some more shots.